The Met's gun and gang crime unit will no longer be accountable. That's according to the former chair of the group that monitored the force. Claudia Webbe was head of the Trident Independent Advisory Group, but the original group has disbanded because, according to the Met, it wasn't representative of the community. Claudia Webbe, though, says the force is just trying to take more control. Ronke Phillips reports.
She's been at the helm of the independent advisory body set up to monitor Trident for 5 years. 2 days ago, that relationship was brought to a sudden end.
Meeting, as it happens, it would have been the first monthly meeting of the year for 2013. And on Wednesday, we were told essentially that our services were no longer required.
It was back in the 1990s that steps were taken to overcome the inherent mistrust which had built up between the police and black community. The advisory group's role was to support and scrutinise Operation Trident, which was tasked with fighting gun crime in black gangs. Back then, it said everyone was working to the same end.
I think the home truths for them are a realisation that in the black community, they do have a potential partner for fighting crime.
Operation Trident has led several successful high-profile murder investigations, including 10-year-old Damilola Taylor, Toni-Anne Byfield and her father 3 years later, and the death of David Idubu. A year ago, it was reorganised and became the Trident Gun Crime Command, and the Met says the new remit calls for a new advisory panel. The new group will be made up of members from 18 London boroughs, and instead of Claudia Webbe as chair, it'll be an officer from the Met.
Those new members don't all know each other, and they've specifically asked us to chair the IAG for 2 months until they get to know each other and can elect their own chair. I am absolutely committed to effective scrutiny and advice from the IAG.
Never in the history of Trident, the Trident Independent Advisory Group, has there ever been the police chairing those independent advisory meetings. That is not the kind of scrutiny into operational policing around issues to do with police-race relations that one would expect.
The police maintain the changes are part of the evolution of the unit, but critics warn the move risks undoing years of good work and putting the clock back to a time no one wants to see repeated. Ronke Phillips, ITV News.